Thank you for coming. Welcome to our last class in this course series, online course. I'm really glad you could make it for this last class because, why is it this? Oh, hold on. I have to spotlight here. Okay, so I'm really glad you could make it to this class because this is different than any other that we did because all the teaching I could is done. So today I want to really focus on giving you feedback and helping you with your practice because I'm aware that this is not easy. It was a lot of material. It was a lot of techniques. And so I want to, thank you, first of all, for sending me videos. I really, really appreciate that you made this step to send me videos so I can see your work and I can comment on it. Because I know it's not easy to expose yourself and be visible. So I do this all the time here by doing videos, by recording videos, and I know it's not easy. So thank you so much that you stepped over this level of comfort or discomfort and did the videos. And like I mentioned in the email before, this is just for us here. This will not be public, so be sure this is just amongst us here in the group, so we can learn from your practice, and especially, I think we can most learn from the difficulties. Anywhere where we get stuck, where we feel uncomfortable, this is where I can help most. So this is why I want to really get into this coaching. And well, before we start this, because this will take the most part of our session today, and before we start this, I want to ask you how it was with the neck work, because that was the last week. How was it? Was it difficult? Did you watch it? Thumbs up. Did you see anything in practice, the neck work? Yes. Because neck work is so important. I love to finish my session in the neck. So calming and soothing, and also brings people in another state of consciousness. So they really drift away when you work on the neck, and that's wonderful, wonderful if you do this in the end of a session. So anyway, if you want to comment on this, please put it in the chat. And other than this, I have a question for you to put in the chat. Because, well, this course was originally planned to be for total beginners. Now I have adjusted to you because I know you're all not beginners, more or less. So I have adjusted and made it more challenging, let's say. And so I want to know now from you, on a level or on a scale from 1 to 5, how difficult was this course for you? How did you find it? How difficult was it? And 5 being the most difficult, 1 being very easy. So just put a number into the chat. On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the most difficult, how difficult was this course for you? I just want to have this feedback because I will offer this again, and I want to see. Yeah, okay, fabulous. Yeah, I know you're all practitioners, so that's why, or students of Shiatsu, so that's good. And so 3, 1, 3, 275. Fabulous. I love that. Okay. So good. So manageable, it seems, at least. That's wonderful. And so, yes, I'm glad it wasn't all super easy, because I think challenges are good. We are growing when we take challenges, and that's how it should be. So thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Now let's just move a little bit before we get into the practice. Oh, before we do this, anybody has a partner? Do you have a partner here with you? Oh, Trista has. Wonderful. Wonderful. Catherine, no. Jenny doesn't. Margit doesn't. And Roman said already before. Catherine, you don't have a partner either, right? No. Okay. Okay, too bad, but I hope you can also learn from just my comments, and we're gonna watch the videos that I got. So now let's just sit comfortably and just move a little bit, move around, loosen up a little bit. And shake. And then let's just roll the head a little bit. Remember, the neck is just so tight often when we sit a lot at the computer. Go in different directions. And just roll it around. And let's roll our shoulders. Go with the breath. Inhale, shoulders up, and exhale, shoulders back and down. Make big circles. Inhale up, exhale down. And then let's do the other way around, from the back to the front. Same, if you inhale when you bring up the shoulders, exhale down. And then let's do alternate. Left, right. Take the arms and move. Yes. Other way, other direction. Oh, my plant is good. And then stretch. And relax. Stretch again. Inhale. Lean back a little bit. Exhale. And one more time. Stretch up. And then lean to the side. All the way. Inhale up, far up, and exhale to the side. And open your arms, let them down. And while you're seated, if you're seated, rotate your heart. You can just rest your hands on your thighs, best if you're in Seiza. And let your heart rotate. Big circles, and the other direction. Beautiful. And now let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. Another deep breath. Bring your energy up to the third eye. And then with the exhalation, let it sink down into your hara. One more deep breath. And exhale everything, everything, everything. And come back. When you're ready. Okay. I would like to start with looking at the videos. One by one, actually, there were different topics. But first of all, I want to look at the most difficult techniques for you. And then if we have time, then we also look at the crawling videos. Okay. So now I'm going to share my screen and we look at something that Kathleen sent. Let me do this. Because this is one thing that also other people had problems with. So we're talking about small intestine. And, even if you didn't have this as your most difficult technique, it might be also interesting for you. You might have trouble with that too. And let's see what Kathleen says. Okay, can you all see it? Yes, okay. The sound might be not too much or not too high, I found, but let's see if we can also hear it.
I want to know if my position is good to work on the small intestine. It's my huge problem because I am always afraid to twist the end. And I want to know if I can work like this. The arm is not completely flat. And if it's okay like this, to work like this. It depends on the client, of course, on the flexibility.
Okay. That's one thing. I also want to share another video exactly about small intestine before I comment on this, okay? So let's see, I think this is here. Okay. Here we go. Mm-hmm. This is the same position, small intestine. And now please watch, you see it in a totally different way, right? Okay. Monica was very, very unsatisfied with this. She said she was very challenged because she's never worked it this way. And so I want to know what you think about it. She was very uncomfortable. And I think you could see any comments about this. You can speak. Just unmute yourself and speak. Any comments? What do you think?
Being on the knees is uncomfortable.
Very good. Catherine is here now. This is,
Yes.
you probably saw that we watched your video before.
Yes. Sorry, I am late.
Yeah, it's okay. But we also watched your video before. So that's about small intestine. Any other comments?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was not lying straight, the arm. The arm wasn't straight.
No, it shouldn't be straight. Actually, it should be up here,
Yeah,
but not
but-
straight. No, it shouldn't be straight. It should be like this. This is okay.
Yeah, but I mean here it was on her knee, so it wasn't. You couldn't really press, probably.
Mhm. It has to be on the knee, actually, because we need
So-
support. Because
Okay.
very few people can put the arm here, so it's really on the floor.
Okay.
That's all right. And this is very
Okay.
important, actually, especially when it's about shoulders. Be aware that shoulders can be very, very painful if you overstretch. So we have to adjust to the person, whoever is there, and adjust also the support they need. So that's all right. They need the knee
Okay.
as a support. And what I want to mention a few things. Catherine was doing, I thought she was in a good position. She was seated. Monica was on her knees, like Trista said, crawling. And I would like to see something in between. If you watch the video again that I did, we have to somehow, we have to sit because crawling is extremely uncomfortable. You know why? Because we cannot lean 100% on the person. Whenever we cannot lean, we have to get support from our own body. Leaning means we are supported by the partner's body. In this case, you cannot lean, right? So we have to be supported in our own body, meaning we sit basically. But, and I was missing this a little bit, Catherine, I think your hara should be moving more. So when you inhale, you bring up your hara a little more and then you sit back down. The movement, and we're talking about just a centimeter or so. When you go in, it's not your arm, and then it's not your upper body, it's your hara sinking down. So it's your hara that does that little bit of a movement. Okay? What your question was, though, is that you're not comfortable to turn the hand all the way this way. And also to, and here we go, to lean on it, right? Because when you twist and then lean, it doesn't, I mean, some people cannot turn much their hand. It depends on the person. You don't need to. You don't need to. If you turn the hand just like this, not all the way, that's fine. Totally fine. And what I do is I have to show it like this. If this is the floor, or this is the hand, like this, I lean on my hand and hold the partner's hand inside. But I lean on the floor with my hand. You understand this? So if this is the floor, I try to lean here. That would never hold all your weight. So crawling is not, leaning is not the solution. But to a certain extent, you should be able to lean on your own hand and not on the partner's hand, because that's too much, especially when you twist it too much, or, then it hurts. Does it make sense, Catherine?
Yes.
Twist it only to a certain extent, And then don't lean on the partner's hand, but on your hand. And what I like is actually to have the thumb in small intestine 3. You have your hand wrapped around. The little finger is up in this position. See, the little finger is up, and you can have your thumb in small intestine 3, right here. It's a good point for numbness in the fingers. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And then for the, I think that's good enough. Just make sure that you sit to a certain extent, but move from the hara. That's important. And I tell you, it's not an easy position. It's not easy at all. It's needs to have some practice to get comfortable. Because also when you're on the lower arm, you're actually in an angle where you could easily slide down. So what I do sometimes, I hold with the mother hand on the hand, and with the other, I sink in with the thumb and pull back. So it's this kind of a push-pull movement. But that's very advanced, So mother hand and the other hand is pulling back a little bit, stretching the meridian on the lower arm only. Yeah. But like I said, small intestine, not an easy position. Any other comments or questions about this? Anything that wasn't clear? Okay, then we go to the next. What did I think here? Okay, let's see, because that's a similar position that we'll look at now. And similar, but yeah, let's see. Okay. That is strange. Oh, I can, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's let it run. And this is on spleen in the leg. Again, the sound is almost not audible, but I will tell later what he says. Okay. Okay, let me show this again. What he says is that he would work with a thumb on the lower leg. And that way he could have the mother hand in the hara. And then when he comes to the upper leg, he would also want to work with the thumb, but it would need to twist his hand. So it's probably more comfortable for him to work with the other hand. That means losing contact in the hara. Okay? Okay. So let's see. What do you think about this? Anybody? Oh, here I see a comment from Katrin that it's easier to work small intestine with the receiver in the side position. Yes or no? There's always other positions, that's true, but I think it's very possible to work it in supine. I do it mostly in supine. Okay, spleen position. What did you notice when Roman was working on the spleen? Anybody? Just unmute yourself and talk.
maybe the leg, the angle of the leg was not the good one to work on the spleen meridian.
It was more liver position. I agree.
Yeah.
Yes. We would need to have the leg a little bit more stretched out so the foot is about at the ankle of the other leg. Yeah, but that's not the main problem here. Roman, let me just see. Did I translate right what you said about? Oh, he's gone now. Okay, I don't see a video now. I hope I translated well what his problem was. Okay, anything else? Any comments? Well, I want yes.
On the yin line, would it be easier to anchor at the foot?
Is that Jenny?
Yes.
Okay, speak again.
Okay. With the yin line, would it be easier to anchor maybe at the 3 rivers or at the spleen 3 or something to spleen 6 maybe to go up?
With the mother hand on spleen 6?
Yes.
Oh, no, actually we show it with mother hand in the hara for yin meridians. I think it's very important to connect with the hara. Remember, it's yin. And so a lot of people don't easily open their yin legs. It needs a good mother hand, a really good holding mother hand, a presence in the hara. And I think that is best in the hara, that mother hand. Just my understanding of it. So I don't think even that would help this position. However, I would suggest to not work with a finger, with a thumb on the upper leg, and use the whole flat hand, your whole palm. And if you had the leg a little bit stretched out, more stretched out, like in spleen position, as we said before, that would perfectly come from 90 degrees above. Usually, depends on how flexible the person is. But when the leg is stretched out, then spleen is just above. Mm-hmm. And easy to also turn, you know, if this is the leg, hold on, like this, you can also come with the fingertips turned towards you. You said you didn't learn to bring the fingers on into the intimate area, of course, so that's not easy. We want to turn the hand out, so the fingers pointing towards yourself, and that way you can work with the flat hand, or you have the fingers just like that, straight, or this way. Is that something you can imagine? Roman, what do you think?
Yeah, I can imagine this. It is really better if you use the flat hand, because if you have the thing in an inner cycle or in the inner side of the upper leg, this is not good. Okay, yeah. Try it.
I agree. Also, it's yin, as we said, and always keep in mind that yin meridians need more a warm and gentle touch. Mm-hmm. So that is another argument for working with a flat hand. Mm-hmm. And also, I, in that sense, I would also want you to see on the lower leg, if you can use more a flat surface of like the whole thumb down to the root, you know, behind the shin bone. If this is the shin bone, like just go with your whole thumb rather than pointing in, like digging in.
Okay.
But use the whole, it's more gentle, it's more yin to touch that way. And it gives you support because you want to lean. And that's my second recommendation, advice for this position. Please make it so that come up with your hara. Come up with your hara and lean into the meridian. Oh, Trista, I totally forgot you have a partner. Trista, why don't you show us? This is great. Trista has a partner. So here we go. Trista, can you just do this for us? Yay, that's so much easier. Because that was my idea, that you all follow what I said and just, yes, this is turning the fingertips towards herself. Wonderful. Because her partner is not very flexible, but Trista, put the knee down. The other knee, your knee, second knee. Oh, he is flexible. Look at that. He is flexible. Mother hand in the hara. Yes. And now this is the same position that Roman had. I want you to bring the lower leg, Trista, below the shin bone. So your knee is not under his knee. Yeah, yeah. So, but bring it up high enough so it's the knee is supported. The leg is supported. It is laying in your spleen position, in your spleen meridian. It's not easy, but the leg needs to be supported. Yeah, yeah. And now lean. Is the leg supported? I don't see it well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the hips are not, cannot open more, I see. I understand. Yeah. But do you see that the leg is, your supporting leg is not under the knee? Because this way, now you cannot come up. Bring up your hara. Yeah, okay, that's good. Because you see, if she would have her leg under the knee, she could never bring up her hara this way. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay. So, okay, the leg needs to be a little bit more down. It's too much in your intimate area. So she cannot open the hips more, but the leg needs to be a little bit more in spleen position. So the foot at the ankle of the other foot. Yes. And now bring your knee in. So it's just supporting enough. Yeah, yeah. A little more support, a little bit more support. Bring your knee on, your knee under a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It needs to be supported. No, the lower leg is supporting. The lower leg. The upper leg is not supporting. A little bit more. Yes, now that's it. Now you can bring up your hara. Mother hand in the hara. Okay, can you see this? Now she can get up to crawling. This is not possible if you support his leg under the knee. So please watch careful my video that I did. Yes, you got it. You got it, Trista. Yeah. And this is a perfect position. And now if you go to the lower leg, you can lean, bring your weight in. Yeah. You see this? It's the wrong direction, Trista. We have a yin meridian go from the bottom to the top. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So that's at least the position. Thank you so much, Trista. This is great. And this way, if she can lean like this, then it's not hard on her back. That's what it's all about, your body comfort. If you're not comfortable, it's no fun. Just make sure that there is support for the leg. I just warn you because it's yin meridian. Yeah, that's it. Look carefully. She's doing it well. Yeah, and then she turns the fingers out, or you could just put the fingers towards his groins and be flat on top. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Wonderful. Okay, I see that takes time. Okay. Roman, did that help you?
Yes, I have seen now the possibilities of this position, and now I have seen also the knee under their lower leg. This is important. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Great, because yeah, I know there's different ways of working in spleen position, but I think this is just giving us the advantage to have the mother hand in the hara. And I think especially for spleen, this is just so great and supporting. Excuse me. Good. Let's go to the next one. And this is a little dark, but I hope you can see. And this is neck work.
I'm sitting in Seiza at the head.
Yes. So Trista, you can watch, yeah, she's still working on the spleen, but this is Trista working on the neck. And now we want to watch and see what we can find there.
I didn't have much time to warm my volunteer up today, so I'm just going to touch in with him and make sure he feels comfortable and safe while I do the stretch we learned yesterday. So buddy, please tell me at any point if this feels like too much of a stretch, okay?
Now this is interesting. Let's watch this. You remember the arm under the neck, and then with the fingers, he likes it. He puts thumbs up. So there's a nice stretch that you can do when you reach under the neck and bring the hand to the opposite shoulder and then lift up. And she's doing the same on the other side.
I forgot to bring my foot to the floor for support, though.
You got it! And that makes all the difference, Trista, I tell you. It makes all the difference. To step up with one leg, and it's always the leg on that side where you're leaning towards. So if you bring the head to the right side, you step up with the right leg. And I want to also point out that the nose should also point in this direction. So if you lean or stretch the neck to the right side, the head needs to also turn a little bit to the right. I think you missed that point. You even bring it to the other side. So anyway, so you understand? You lean the neck, turn the head, lean to the right side, right leg is stepped up, and then you bring up your hara. Okay, let me stop this. And Trista, before you do it, let's look at another video, because we have another one at the neck. I want to also share this. We have another one about neck work. Here you can probably see.
Yes, Margaret, the problem I have because of my knee issue is that this position is is not comfortable for me. It hurts. So I have to put a pillow behind, but if I move around the body, it's not easy to have the pillow around and put it behind. So I would like, if you have another idea, it's not easy for me, this position, it's not easy for me as well. So if you have another idea, position which would be more comfortable, thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. Great. Any idea what would be an answer for Catherine? How could she, because she had knee surgery or injury, and so it's uncomfortable to be in the sitting position, Seiza position. As far as I understood, she can crawl. That's easy, right? Good. But not in Seiza. That's hard for her. Maybe you saw my answer already in Facebook. I think I put it on Facebook. No? Okay, I have a very simple answer to this. Don't do it. I'm sorry, but there is limitations, and I'm not for forcing anything. I really think we should be comfortable, otherwise it doesn't make sense. So what you can do is to work the neck in other positions, like in side position, for example, or actually that side position might be again in Seiza. I don't know how if you can sit on one knee, probably not on the other. Can you? Or is both knees? Catherine, both knees?
Yes, it's both knees. I can start working on the aha with a pillow behind my my legs. But when I move around, I would have to find a pillow at different areas. Not the same. Sometimes I have 3 pillows on the side, and I can't find the pillow I need on the other side. So that's it.
Yeah, and it's very important for you to arrange more pillows than you need at the moment. Have more pillows in each corner of your mat. Very important. You want to have them always in your reach. But, well, I would suggest to do the neck work as far as you can sit, and don't move enough, don't move too much. So do very simple and easy neck work where you could probably just stay seated. And the rest of the neck work in sitting position. Sitting position, you can do it.
Oh.
Yes, let the person sit up.
Okay. Yes. Oh.
Yeah, I have a whole workshop on this. So it's very possible to work the neck in sitting position. I know it's not as relaxing as if you have the person lay down, but the relaxing part you can also do, because then you can sit and don't move too much and so. Okay. So this is really important. We have to find, or we have to have a variety of techniques, of positions, not just one, because there might be limitations in the partner or in your own body. And then you want to go into another technique that is possible in this situation. Okay? Does that help, Catherine? Okay. We are muted now, but I understood that you were nodding. Okay. Trista, please show us the neck work. Here we go. Because I want to see now from you the same move, but step up with one leg and the one that is in the direction where you move the head to. You can unmute yourself so we can communicate. Mm-hmm.
I'm pointing his nose the way I'm stretching. Is that comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
So question to you, Trista, is that comfortable?
Yeah.
Great.
It's passive for me.
Do it again for me.
Okay.
Okay. And now I want you to sit with your whole weight on your right leg.
With his head in my
Yeah.
in the switch.
Yeah. If you can put your whole weight on the right leg and sit.
Oh, sit on it.
Oh, well, no, sit on that leg, crouch. No. Like you did. No. The other leg up.
Are you okay?
Can you do this for, are your toes flexible enough to sit on, do it without the head first. Yeah.
Yeah, like this?
Yeah, and the knee down on the left knee down. Yeah. Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
That's exactly the position you want to have.
That's good.
And that way it's no effort. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. The knee, left knee down, right knee up.
Like this?
Yes, but you're too far away. Your right foot is too far away. His head is carried by your left arm. The right hand is only touching. Your left arm is carrying all the weight.
I see, like this.
And now straighten your back, sit comfortably. How is that?
Good. Does it feel good for you?
Completely relaxing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need even the second hand. So let's make sure that the left hand is placed fully in the shoulder so that you're not sliding away. So reach under really far and make sure it's safe there. Yeah. Good. And sit. Wonderful. And you have even one hand free. You can cradle his, or, how is that called? Comfort his, his head, whatever.
Does that feel good? Okay. Yeah.
Just make sure that your neck, your back is straight in this position, because the more you crouch down, the less comfortable for your back. But that should be really easy, and it looked good actually.
Good.
Yes?
Mm-hmm. Felt good.
Yeah. I think you got it, because a lot of people, like lean over and it's very hard for their backs. Yeah, so easy. Look. And then if you want to lift more, straighten more, then you lift his head more. Yeah.
Is that comfortable, John? Awesome. He likes it.
Yeah. And then depending on his flexibility, you have to put your foot that you step up with in different positions, right? If someone is very flexible, you put your foot further down towards his shoulder, otherwise not so far.
Is that comfortable?
And bring up your arm, your shoulder. Yeah. That's that way. You can have the head a little bit more straight. It seems like it's falling to the side a lot. And now up. Yeah. And then straighten your arm more.
It's very flexible.
Yeah, this way it gets more stretch. Mm-hmm. Good. You got it.
Thank you.
Happy?
Yes, way much more relieved.
Nice. I like that. So very important for all the neck work. Extremely important, especially for neck work, that you are comfortable. Otherwise, you know, if you start to tense up, what happens is that you start shaking, and that's extremely uncomfortable for the neck. And you know that the neck wants to feel safe most of all. So any shaking is a no-go for the neck. No-go. So please, neck work, number one, you have to be comfortable. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Hey, we already so advanced in time, but that was all the videos I got for techniques. Now I got a lot of videos also for the back work. We don't have time now to do this, but I will comment on these back videos personally. I think I did already for some. So you can check in the WhatsApp group or however you send me these videos. I will comment privately. Any more questions? Hey, let me know now, because it's our last course here, our last class. Is there anything that you feel is really burning now, you want to have an answer for? Please let me know now. Otherwise, I tell you a little bit how we continue, and that is you will get an email from me tomorrow. No more videos. That was it. But I want to tell you that this course, even though it was actually supposed to be, or to be very simple, this course is equivalent to beginning one, to our beginning one course. So you could, with this course, you could continue with beginning two, Ohashiatsu beginning two. I'm not offering this now, but I'm just saying this entitles you to go and continue with beginning two, whoever didn't do it yet. So the other thing is, and I will send you the student manual to tomorrow, so you know exactly how our training looks like. It's a little different in Europe and the United States, but not much. Actually, the United States reduced it to only the first 3 courses. We in Europe have still 6-level course schedule, so course curriculum. So you will see it in the, oh, actually, this is what I sent you will be only the beginners, so the first 3 courses. So you can see what is required and you can see what else you want to do with us. And I want to also, I will give you a special offer tomorrow that is about my private tutorials. I do it online. And so it will give you a full hour of doing what we did right now. And yeah, so that's something I will also send you tomorrow. And actually will be a special offer for that if you want to do that. And I want to ask you also to give me feedback for this course. So I will include in this email a feedback form, and I really, really would ask you to fill that out. I'd really appreciate to have your opinion on this course, to know also how to improve, because I am always interested to make it better and adjust to what your needs are. I'm doing this not for myself, I do it for you. So please give me your feedback, and then I will also send you a certificate of completion, so you have a document to prove that you did this course, because we usually have student cards, but since we are not meeting in person, well, you want to have something in hand that you did this course. And so I'll send that also tomorrow. And well, I think that's it for now from my side. If there is nothing else here that is open, I would like to close with a nice meditation. If you're ready and can sit comfortably. I'm sorry, it's always not enough time for this, but that's why I thought it's good to offer tutorials that where I would have a full hour to focus on exactly your techniques. And so that's how I send it to you. Sit comfortably, move a little bit again. And breathe deeply. And I want you to breathe and connect into your hara. Remember that this is the source of our energy. In Masunaga's model, all the meridians are coming out from the hara, imagine. This is the seat of your intuition. You see the seat of your vitality. Very, very important. You could put your hands there and just feel. Take a few deep breaths. Feel like this is also the origin of your movement. Even when you just sit and breathe, there is movement in your hara. And let's just connect to our yin, being the front side. The more internal, the emotions. Also the spirit. And then to the yang, our backside, protecting us. Being a little shell where we feel safe in. And then let's appreciate our very individual being. Each of us being different within this concept of yin and yang, of the 12 meridians. Each one of us being very unique. And still we are all one. We are all just a reflection of the big universe. And in this we are together as part of the big picture. As Ohashi always says, know your strength and know your weak sides. And then use your strong sides, use it. Make the best out of it. And take loving care of your weak sides. And this way, we're all perfect the way we are. Please take another deep breath. Fill your lungs with the universal energy and exhale. Exhale it all. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, bring your hands to Gasho. And bow, thanking yourself for the commitment to be here, to bring yourself to the next level and learn. And also for being together here. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And thank you, Lisa, for assisting.
Thank you for being able to share and to
Wonderful. I'm so grateful that we could do all this. It's been wonderful for me to be with you. And well, I really hope that you could learn from this and take home something to use in your practice and continue your journey with Ohashiatsu, okay? Or with Shiatsu, whatever. So thank you all.
Thank
And
you.
I hope you keep practicing and we see each other again in
Bye-bye.
another course, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank
Bye.
you.
I'll keep in touch. Keep in touch.
Yes, please. Yes. Oh, actually, I want to say the Facebook group will still be open for another week. So use it also. If you have more questions, I'm here for another week. And if you have any comments, any questions, put it there.
And question, and all the videos I can put on a USB stick, or how can I do this?
You have the videos. You
on
have
the
the
computer.
videos in your emails.
So I can put it in an USB stick.
Yes, you can do. You know what? It's not.
I'm not technical.
Yeah, they are on YouTube. All you need is the link. You don't have.
Okay, I can go direct on YouTube too.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But you need this link because that's it's unlisted. That means only people who have this link can see it. Anybody who doesn't have the link, it's not public. It's not public. It's just for the people here.
Super.
So
super.
That's why you need the link to see the videos. But you don't, the links
and the
are
link
in your
is in the email.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's the same.
Yeah, so there's no point to put it on a USB stick because the data is not, it's just the link. The data is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, is that clear? Wonderful. And you can download the material from the Facebook site, of course, because that's PDFs. You can download that so you have it for good.
Yeah.
The handouts. Well, anything else?
There's a few beautiful personal thank yous to you in the chat.
Thank you very, very much.
Oh, yeah, thank you. A great teacher, and I learned a great deal with you, Catherine said. Nice to share this with you all. Take care, best of all. Thank you. I'm so happy to be with you and share this. Yeah. And I hope, Roman, not much got destroyed in your place.
I have to go outside and look.
Do you have a house?
Again.
Do you have a house or an apartment?
Yes, a house.
Wow, that's always critical. I have to check.
Where is it? Wo?
In Lower Austria, in Bezirk Zwettl, near Großgläring.
In Vienna, there was
in Salzburg, so Hochhagel.
Wahnsinn. In Vienna, there wasn't much. There was a little rain, that's all. Wow. Hail. Oh, my God. Okay. Hope all is good. Hope all is well. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Ciao.
bye.
See you soon, hopefully. We'll be in
Bye.
touch because I'll send you an email. Ciao, ciao.
Okay.